LMND, InsurTech. LMND, ticker LMND, just expanded its renters insurance to Maine, following a recent launch in California. This move highlights their commitment to making insurance easy and fast, with premiums starting at just $5 a month and about 40% of claims processed instantly through their app. They're also sweetening the deal with discounts for bundling policies, installing home security, or opting for annual payments. With over 3 million customers already, LMND is getting noticed by outlets like Forbes and CNBC for its innovative approach to insurance. PGR, InsurTech. Progressive Corp, or PGR, just dropped their June and second quarter earnings. For June, net income took a bit of a hit, down 31% year-over-year to $779 million. But hold on, the full second quarter paints a brighter picture. Net income for Q2 jumped 4% to a solid $3.31 billion, and earnings per share rose to $5.67 from $5.40 last year. On the premium side, June's net premiums written grew 3% to $6.77 billion, and for the entire second quarter, they were up 5% to $21.08 billion. Now, here's a point to watch: the combined ratio, which is a measure of profitability for insurers. In June, it worsened to 90.0 from 86.6 last year. The second quarter also saw a slight increase in the combined ratio to 87.3, up from 86.2. Despite that, Progressive's total number of policies in force at the end of June hit nearly 40.09 million, a 7% increase compared to the previous year. DUOL, Others. Duolingo, ticker DUOL, is set to announce its second quarter 2026 earnings on Wednesday, August 5, 2026. This will be a key moment for investors to get a pulse on their latest quarterly performance. Looking at analyst sentiment, Wells Fargo has maintained its underweight rating on Duolingo, but they've nudged their price target up from $81 to $82. Meanwhile, Jefferies is sticking with a hold rating and has also raised their price target to $125. These upward adjustments in price targets from analysts suggest a more optimistic outlook on Duolingo's future growth potential. Snap, SocialTech. Snap Inc. is in the news this week, facing legal challenges related to its platform's impact on young users. They've reached a $27 million settlement with Kentucky school districts over claims that social media contributed to student mental health issues, with Snap agreeing to pay $8 million of that. This is part of a larger wave of lawsuits alleging that Snap, and other social media companies, designed their apps to be addictive, even while being aware of the potential harm. In a separate case, Snap was also named as an early defendant in a lawsuit claiming users were harmed by social media addiction, settling that one out of court for an undisclosed amount. Pins, SocialTech. Pinterest, ticker symbol PINS, is set to release its second quarter earnings after the market closes on August 4, 2026. Following the earnings announcement, the company will host its quarterly conference call at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time on the same day. You can catch the live webcast of this call, along with the earnings release materials, directly on Pinterest's investor relations website at investor.pinterest.com. They've also confirmed that a replay of the webcast will be available at that same link after the call concludes. Pinterest plans to continue using their investor relations site as their primary channel for important non-public information and to meet their disclosure obligations. Meta, SocialTech. Meta Platforms, ticker symbol Meta, is gearing up to release its second quarter earnings on Wednesday, July 29, after the market closes. The earnings call is scheduled for 1:30 p.m. Pacific/4:30 p.m. Eastern, and you can catch the webcast on the Meta Investor Relations website. This report will be a key indicator of their recent financial performance. In other news, Meta has partnered with Agenshow, an AI-powered platform for creator ads. This collaboration aims to help brands more effectively integrate and run ads using creator content across Facebook and Instagram. The expectation is that this will boost ad performance on Meta's platforms and support the growth of the creator economy. CommerceTech. Instacart just made a big move, acquiring order fulfillment platform InStayLeap. This acquisition is all about boosting their tech game and expanding globally. InStayLeap's tech is already a hit with international retailers, and it's going to fit perfectly with Instacart's enterprise solutions. Plus, InStayLeap is already working with giants like Walmart, 7-Eleven, and Carrefour in 30 countries. On top of that, Instacart is focusing on helping consumer packaged goods brands drive sales directly into Instacart carts through influencer marketing. This shows they're becoming a key player in turning influencer buzz into actual purchases. CommerceTech. Amazon is making some serious moves in AI and cloud infrastructure. AWS just inked a massive deal with Anthropic, a top AI company, committing over $100 billion in the next decade for AWS tech and securing 5 gigawatts of Amazon's compute power for their Claude AI models. This is all about embedding Amazon's custom AI chips and locking in long-term AI partnerships. Plus, they've got a multi-year AI licensing agreement with the New York Times to use their content for training large language models across Amazon products, including Alexa. Financially, Amazon is issuing $25 billion in bonds in the U.S. to fund general corporate activities, with a big chunk going towards expanding AI and cloud infrastructure. This is happening as tech giants are projected to spend over $650 billion combined on AI infrastructure by 2026. While their free cash flow has dropped, some analysts think this is a strategic move to front-load massive investments in logistics and AI. Operationally, they're partnering with DoorDash and Observe.ai to boost customer-centric AI in DoorDash's operations, using AWS transcription and AI models for automated customer interaction evaluations. On the satellite internet front, Amazon's service is seeing more competition from Starlink, even though Delta Airlines chose Amazon's service back in March. And in logistics, Amazon is teaming up with Electrovaya to integrate lithium-ion battery technology into their material handling operations, aiming for better efficiency and sustainability. CommerceTech. Walmart Incorporated, ticker symbol Walmart, is a multinational retail corporation. They operate hypermarkets, discount department stores, and grocery stores. For investors looking for detailed information, Walmart provides access to their quarterly financial results through SEC filings like the 10K and 10Q reports. You can also find earnings releases, investor presentations, news releases, and information on upcoming events directly on their investor relations website.